Hey guys, Senza here, and in this video I just wanted to talk about some cool things that were revealed at the gameplay reveal event for Borderlands 3. Um, I'm going to be doing some videos before Borderlands 3 comes out, and I'm going to be covering Borderlands 3 a lot, but let's just get on with this video. So, one thing that's cool is the new instance mode that they have. So, this person is level 5 and just opened up a chest or whatever that was, and there were two guns there. Now, this next person is a higher level, and as you can see, that gun is still there, plus the other gun. So now, weapons, whatever gear drops, and it's completely separate for each person. So each person can now pick up the same weapons. But as you can see, it scales to your level. So this person is a much higher level, and the weapons that drop for them are also at the same level. So now, if you're playing with friends, if you decide like you're just gonna play a lot and your friends are able to play, you're high level, you want to go join your friends, still play with them, help them out, but you don't want to have to like carry them or whatever. If you both want to still experience the game, you can do instance mode. You'll both get loot. It'll be scaled, so it doesn't matter what level you are, and it just makes it much easier to play with friends without, being unbalanced. And the enemies work the same way. So when an enemy appears, it'll be whatever, scale up to whatever level you are. If you're a high level player, again, like level 25, you'll see a level 25 enemy, and your shots will do damage accordingly. If your level 5 person friend is there, they'll see them as level 5 shooting the same enemy, and it's balanced out. So you can both still do, whatever damage to an enemy. You're not gonna like overkill an enemy. They're not gonna be doing less damage to an enemy. You're both gonna be doing, equal damage to an enemy. So it's just a good, smooth gameplay experience for everyone involved. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about that they showed was the Lost and Found feature. This is something that I think should have been in the game for a while. It's like the Postmaster in World of Warcraft, if you're familiar with that. Basically, if you forget to get loot, if you otherwise just missed loot, didn't realize you had any, if loot, explodes off of enemies, which I've seen quite a few times, and you just gets to a place where you can't reach or falls off a cliff, you will now be able to get that loot. In the past, if that happened, you would just miss out on it. So you could have, there's possible legendary weapons you could have gotten, and you just missed it. Now you don't have to worry about that. Anytime you miss loot, just go back to the sanctuary ship, and go to the Lost and Found machine, and boom, all your loot's right there. Now the next thing is going to be the skill trees. So anybody that's not familiar with it, or any people that are, Borderlands 3 characters have 3 skill trees they can choose from. Before they only had one action skill. Now each skill tree has its own action skill. So like right now, this is Phase Slam, and then they're gonna go to another action tree and see it's Phase Grasp. And they perform pretty differently. We've only seen Amara and Zane, but I can't wait to see the other two. Another thing is now you'll pick one action skill. You can only pick one at a time, but you can choose between any of them, no matter what tree you go down. And then you can apply an elemental effect to the action skill. So like for this tree, for instance, it's corrosive. That'll make your action skill do corrosive damage. And then there's another augment that you can apply that affects just how that action skill works. So, those 3 different combinations and then combined with the skill trees themselves, because again, you can go put points in whatever tree you want and pick whatever ability you want. That's going to be pretty huge in terms of customization. And now the last thing I want to go over is Zane. He's special because he can actually equip 2 different action skills at the same time, which also can further be augmented to change how they work, and of course, the elemental effect. So that literally doubles his options. Only Zane can do this, as far as I know, even though we haven't seen the other two. But I think this is something that's going to be unique to Zane. So anybody that is excited about Zane or wants the most amount of customization, that's pretty big. So that's all I wanted to go over in this video. Just some of the cool things. There's a lot of stuff that I've seen and all that, but you'll be able to see more when the game comes out and when they have more gameplay reveal events. So if you like this video, please give a like, subscribe. I'll be doing future videos, and as always, thanks for watching.